Rightio. Mic check 1, 2. Voice and game sound working okay. Lovely stuff. Right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the last round of the Outdoors Championship. Thoughts on the trip again today? Feel like BP do be cooking recently. I think we all look very, very swazzy, very lovely, very goated on the sticks. I agree. I would much be rather playing Black Ops 6 than MX Bikes right now, but we have a job to do. We've got a job to do today. So, we are here on Ironman for round 11, and to give you early stream attendees the lowdown real quick. I mean, you can feel free if during my 2 races today anyone's asking to reply to them. The point situation is 18 points. If Tyler goes 1-1, I need to get a 5-5 to win the championship. That would put us equal on points, and I believe we're also equal on P1s, and then I think it goes to P2s after that, someone said. I thought there was overalls involved in there somewhere, but no idea. But yeah, worst case scenario that I need to walk away with today is a 5-5, and it should be some good fun. I'm quite optimistic for it. The track, Ironman, I'll be honest, it's going to be a hard one. Not only to remain consistent for 30 minutes plus 2 laps at a time, also for passing. Because is this the wood section, the new wood section in particular, it seems to be a little bit one-lined, at least on my initial first laps. I've done 10 laps of the track so far in the little testing before hopping in this server. There seems to be one very fast main line in the middle. So you might just have to be patient and see how it goes. Just take your time with it. So I'm hoping that it'll go okay today. I don't know whether to approach this differently today or whether to try and back off, because I feel like if I try and just chill out and cruise around the track, I'll probably end up making more mistakes than if I was riding my normal race pace. So I might just start off normal and see how it goes, and if I am in like a bad position, then just work my way up to where I need to work my way up to and chill there for the rest of the race. So there's a couple big lines. First of all, we've got the old Deegan double here, which they have been nice enough to not put a wall jump on. We also have the very long section towards the back end of the lap. They have put a wall there, so I will show you that part on this lap, but be warned, I will crash. This split section right here, I think it's going to be pretty biased towards the right side here, and then you go out to the outside line because you're going to get a great slingshot. 450 guys might even be able to send this and downside this on a quaddie lap. Probably don't want to do it during the race at all. It seems quite high risk. And then up here in the wood section, whichever line you want here, but then it all kind of funnels towards this inside, and you just keep on the power wide open, and then they've got this huge rut here that leads all the way through the middle, huge rut on the inside here again. And if you're not shit like me and you don't crash, then you should be okay. And I think a lot of it's going to be filtered into that line and just kind of chilling behind people. This section right here has given me a little bit of grief so far. I need to really be patient through there, not try and push it too fast. Finn, it looks like Finn's in this lobby, so we'll see how we do pace-wise against Finn. I imagine Finn will probably go 1-1 again today. My best lap in testing was a 154, and it looks like he's already run that on his first lap in the server, so that is not very ideal. Another part of the track that I keep struggling on, and I don't know why, because every lap I make the same mistake, is coming up towards this inside here. I don't brake enough, because this inside tightens up quite a lot. And again, I think that corner is going to be very inside dominant. We'll see what happens when the rough comes in. We've got a nice little double around this corner here. And then this section, ideally on a 450, if there was no wall stopping you, is you would send this bad boy downside here, and then send this and downside the table. However, they have been clever, and they put an invisible wall there to stop you from doing that. So no unrealistic lines in this section, I'm afraid. So we'll have to do that one on the normal side. And then I'm undecided here. It's either going to be outside or second to outside rut, depending on where I land. And then just try and get a good drive through the sand. Weirdly enough, I generally feel like bouncing across the top of the sand rollers is quicker than trying to double and triple your way through. And I don't know why, because that sounds backwards to me, but on my good lap in testing, I skimmed across the top of them. I also think there might be a scumbag way of starting laps. They've put an invisible wall on the edge of the finish line, but you can still come from off the track and absolutely yeet over it. So I'm hoping there's not too much of that. I myself will not be doing that, because at the end of the day, it is only qualifying. It really doesn't matter too much. So we'll see how it goes. Today, I just need to get 5-5 in the races. Two fifths will do me. And hopefully it all goes nice and smoothly. I think I've had 4 games of Black Ops 6 before this all started. And I have not gone negative once. Positive KD. In my first game, I went 58 and 12 in domination. Seems alright so far. I'll be honest, for an old man like me, it's really difficult trying to keep up with how fast everyone moves around, especially with all of the Omni movement. But I think I'll get my head around it eventually. Yeah, as soon as this night's done, I'll be hopping back on some Black Ops again. Oh, there we go. And you can see my name in here. Where am I? Probably quite a ways down. There we go. My name is Black Ops 6 Beta Live Now. So here we go. I play on the sticks. I only really play mouse and keyboard on like PC shooter games such as CSGO or Valorant, things of that nature. Yeah, anything else I usually play controller. Right, 30 minutes of qualifying. We will do what we always do. We get the nice banker to begin with. Are people going to be yeeting from the edge of the track? They are coming from the edge of the track, but it looks like they're doing it in a responsible manner. They're not going a million miles an hour, which is nice to see. Send this bad boy. I wonder if it's quicker to send that wall to check up and try and downside it a bit more. Got Quacks in front of us. He's not on the Fantic today. That might be the first time I've ever seen him not on the Fantic. He's riding the Khatum. Oh, that's something that's going to be very prevalent today, is the front end. Or the front end trying to go in the rut beside you and possibly knifing, so you've got to be careful about that. I think smoothness is going to be the name of the game in a lot of the ruts today. Just smooth, steady, nice entrance into the corners. Yeah, look how fast this whole section is. Jump over all them ruts. Outside. Soak that up, get the back wheel down onto the ground. Try and soak up the Godzilla jump. And this inside here seems very... Ooh, would seem very OP if I didn't tilt too quickly. Oh, a little low line there from Quacks. That looked quite nice, actually. I have also seen a clip, I think it was Jams, doubling those 2 singles into that corner, but I have no desire to go for that, so we'll just be doing that very normally. Track seems rougher. I think the ruts seem deeper and longer. In terms of like the braking bumps, no, I don't think it's rougher at all. Double into that inside, so exactly what Quack's just done there. Where the ruts are so tall, it's going to be very difficult to get the wheels exactly where you want them to be. The goggles, I think they're EKS goggles. Whatever comes on this 6D helmet that I've got. Oh, suspension said no, holy. Yeet. And then I quite prefer this middle line rather than the tight inside. Just gives you a better slingshot for the straight, a little bit more momentum. I mean, that was a 58 even with a crash. I mean, Finn's got 51. That is disgusting, I'll be honest. Maybe a 53 I'll hope to get by the end of qualifying. The transition there from right to left is a lot more technical than you first think. It's hard getting the bike gone from one direction to the other. The other thing you have to worry about is jumping into some of these ruts as well. If you land on top of one and the back end's out of line by a tiny bit, you will end up meeting the ground. What they've also done here, what it seems like to prevent a lot of the people going a million miles an hour onto the finish, like Ulmer just did there, is they've put an invisible barrier like the edge of the map here as well, so you can't get up into like 5th gear pinned. I'm not going to do it as fast as he did, but come from off the track there a little bit just to get some momentum going. And I'm undecided what's fastest in this corner. I'm pretty sure in real life, wasn't they able to go on the outside there and then cut down? But we don't have that option, it looks like. Unless I am misremembering. Yeah. The issue I have from switching from right to left there is a couple of awkward bumps just in the part of the corner where you want to transition your weight, so then your wheels just pop off the ground and you're a passenger. So you either need to do it slower, or I think I need to start standing the bike up a little bit sooner than I am, so I'm not still turning whilst hitting the bumps. Oh, Jesus. That was not nice. Quite as rapid. Ah, back end, why are you doing that to me? Back end's done me dirty there. There you go, that was better. It was slow, but it worked. We done what needed to be done. So you get no prizes for winning qualifying. It's usually just a little bit of an ego boost in comparing how quick you are to everyone else on the day. So it's not the end of the world if we don't do particularly well, but it'd be nice to get like a top 5, you know? Oh. Slowly. Oh, them bumps are not liking my back end there. Bike was trying to kick out from underneath me. Oh, no. Fourth gear is not it. I need to be in third there. Ah, got on top of that rut. I wanted to be in it. So it's not quite thin pace just yet, but this will be a lap time that I am more than happy with, even if qualifying was to end now. Uh-oh. Ah. There's no point carrying that on, lost too much time. That's just from landing a little bit sideways because you're coming from so far up in the air. It's not great. Mark my words, Germany will win nations with Finn and Steiner. The issue with that is Steiner is not from Germany. Steiner's from Norway. So, not too sure about that. Oh, yeah, yeet. Oh, 360 on the wrist, let's go. Hello, Aiden. Nice meeting you. That's alright. Well, I say we all had a drink. I'd only had one, and then a couple throughout the day. Oh, very quiet. I know I turned like competitor volume down a bit, but it sounded like it was off. I thought the server might have gone. Okay. Now I'm going to be trying to play catch up for the rest of this lap, and it's gone. I don't want to hate on a track early, but the way that he's got them ruts built in that really fast right into left, don't think it's the best for racing, because it all does just filter down into one line. I would love to see a little bit more option of lines that were as fast as each other. Oh, front end, come on. It's trying to go. I'm hoping my lap will still count if I get to the end up, because I was a little bit off the right-hand side there. It's making no sense. That is not ideal, Tetfi. Last one of the year as well. You'll have lots of time to practice after this, at least. I think apparently we might have a couple of months until our SMX starts. I know we've got a delay on it compared to real life. Oh, pardon me, I feel fine, thank you, Nikos. I've got no issues at all. I'm sure I'll get a little bit nervous at the start of the races, but other than that, should be alright. I just need to go 5.5. Oh, where do you come from? You got little corners at the top of uphills like that. It's really difficult because the front wheel goes quite light and you get all twitchy, weird physics going on. Oh, I jumped out a bit far. It's alright, didn't get a unlucky bounce. Oh dear. Oh, and typical MX Bikes fashion. You go near the top of the rut and you basically ping and you go flying. Juice, I answered you earlier. So please do not spam the same question over and over if you're not going to listen for the response. Because it does get very, very annoying. do, 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 do. 10 minutes have gone by already. Ah. That turns... I never noticed that before. You can see on the track map as well. The track turns ever so slightly to the right there as you hit that wall jump. I don't know why. I thought it went dead straight. Do you get a milli for winning the chip? I know why you're saying that. You also shouldn't believe everything you read in Discord. But if it was actually a milli, do you really think people would only be playing like 7 hours every 2 weeks and just racing on the Fridays? People would spend their life on this game if it was a milli for a championship. Let's go Breezy, big P4 in this lobby. Oh, I went too tight. I'm very slow through here compared to everyone else by the looks of it. Oh, fuck's sake. Ah, I hate blind jumps. So did he just double that? I think he doubled that and got away with it, unless he just jumped really far to the inside. That's crazy. Yeah, I've got to try and get the muscle memory down so I'm landing in all the correct spots on the track with all these blind jumps. Yeah, I really dislike that little switchback section, though. It is not very nice for the bike. The bike gets very, very upset trying to get the weight from one way to the other. It looks very innocent when you're hitting it, but underneath you with all the bumps, the bike moves all over the place. And I don't want to go on the left side of it, because the left side is just disgustingly slow in comparison. Like, they are not equal split lanes whatsoever. I could tell that the right side was going to be fastest by a long shot just from the track preview. Don't know, I've not crashed there. My head was literally for a SpongeBob. Don't know how I'm up. I feel like I've been very messy and slow this lap. If that counts, that is a very, very disgusting low line. Thank you very much, Christus. Ah, I'm on the wrong side of the rut. Oh! I thought I was going to be dead there. I should have been dead there. I have no idea how the front end hasn't pinged out from underneath me. You motherfucker. Ah! I mean, you get a couple of pixels too high on a rut, and then you can't turn after it. You are a passenger. I lost 1.2-ish seconds there, just from that one corner. It's alright, we'll go back into another one straight afterwards. I'm running the same setup as I have been for like the last, I don't know, it's like, well, basically since I've been on the KTM really, whenever that started, and other than Southwick, and it's not reacting well to these little choppier bumps. Not reacting well at all. I don't want to change anything. I don't want to change anything this late, so I'm just going to rock it. But that's how it is. Yeah, everyone will be sweating their balls off. I don't know if they do or not. I'm only guessing. I'm guessing there is still some sort of skill-based matchmaking even in the open beta, because the first game that me and Charlie played earlier was free. It was so easy. It was unreal. And then every game since then, we've just been like people sliding, diving all over the place. What really, how am I 0.5? I don't know. What really pissed me off earlier, there was literally the first game, other people's first games as well, I'm guessing, because they was level 1, and they've paid, what, $130-ish for this new game, and they are literally sat in a building, in a corner, waiting for you to come through the doorway. It's like, well done, you've paid $130 to experience 1% of a game. Your money, I guess, you do what you want. I haven't had any particular burners of a lap time so far in quali, but I'm just trying to get a feel for the track, really. It's an awkward one. I don't feel like I'm flowing anywhere just yet. Hopefully that'll pick up. Thank you very much, Price, as well. Damn, that came through before it came through in chat. That's a very rare occasion. There's no point in me keep going back to the pits and restarting laps. I may as well just commit to these while I'm on them. Bikes are starting to do that thing where you change down a gear and it never have to blip the throttle again so it releases the clutch, because otherwise you end up coasting into the corners, which is what happened there. Bit of a passenger. Do 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 do. Okay. Okay. I understand why the ruts end there, because otherwise they'd lead onto the start straight, which should be a bit shit for whoever has to start on the outside gate. But it'd be nice if they had a little bit of a better transition from corner to flat, because it feels like the rut just on the end, so you cranked over in the rut, and then all of a sudden you're on the floor, because the lean angle from one to the other just doesn't work out. Okay. Nah, shift helps off. Ah! I knew that was going to go wrong on that landing. My back wheel was in one rut and my front wheel was in another. Like my eyes can't keep up with what's going on in that section. I just pray that I end up in the rut and just hope that muscle memory takes me the right way. That is so fast. Scumbag low line. Another low line. Well, I mean, we'll see if these low lines are viable or not. We'll see if the lap counts at the end of the lap. But ah! I can hate all these blind corners. It's horrible when you have like a previous year's track ingrained into your head. Because I feel like on last year's track I would have been fine going through there. But I keep going too fast this time, so I need to check up even more. Learn from your mistakes, Linda. Don't keep making the same ones over and over again. Oh, I'm a bit wide. Bit wide. Oh, I was slow. I was having to tiptoe over the top of it. That's the issue as well, is because you are going so fast. And you've got all these like little choppy bumps. You can't suddenly turn the bike in tighter if you are getting it wrong. You are kind of locked into your angle, and that's that. And obviously, the faster you go, the harder it is to turn the bike anyway. So you do have to really get set up for the entrance that early. I've got a good, like... Well, I mean, I crashed on a lap early, didn't I? A good 1.2-ish seconds in me. It's just a case of, is there enough time on the clock for me to get a lap like that in? I mean, I'll be in regardless now. It's not like I'm struggling to get into top 35 right now. It does always get a little bit sucky, though, when you kind of think, what if? My front end is not liking that corner at all. Just lost like 0.7 in the space of one corner. Now I'm going to have to try and full send the rest of the lap to make up for it. I mean, I gained all of it back there. I was basically level. Oh, these motherfucking ruts on the inside of ruts, on the inside of ruts, on the inside of ruts. And then the ruts are so tall that you have to get the bike cranked over to a disgusting lean angle so you actually go round it without popping up over the top of it, and the server's crashed. Nice. .450 C crashed. Oh, may as well download this while I'm at it. Download, just while I'm waiting for him to put a new server up. Yeah, thank you. That's literally what I'm downloading right now. Let's move this over here. It's only 100 meg, was it? Oh, there we go. Oh, no, don't see that. Oh, no, come back again. Why does it keep popping up on that monitor? Shit thing. I'm working over here, bro. Don't do that to me. KTM. Wait, we've got... Oh. Oh, God, there's loads of stuff going on there. All been added. Oh, yeah, let me leave this as well, just in case C goes back up. A Wimble, 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 a Right, that goes there. Bear with me, boys. We got some stuff going on the other monitor right now. That goes there. That's fine. That should also be fine. Yeah, cool. I think I'm done there. So 450B crashed, 450C crashed, 250H crashed. Did 250 have a H? There's a lot of 250 groups going on. Holy. Damn. Sorry, boys. We're being a sec. Got lots going on right now. So that's the one I don't want to join. I want to join this one. Nice. Yes, so in good news, boys, the worst place I can get in the championship after today is second. I think Cam was more than 50 points behind me. So even if my PC destroys itself in both races, should be good. Right, so now we've got 15 minutes to qualify now. So I just need to get a lap on the board. No more sending fast lines, just get a lap on so I'm in top 35. I fucking... Let me just test something. No, okay. That's just where the bike's cranked over so far. Foot pegs are dragging, it sounds like sand. I was like, there's no way he's put sand on the exit of that corner, surely. And that's me just trying to go around the track, I wasn't even trying to send it. It's just the way it goes from rut to no rut. I think my brakes might be too weak. I don't stop very quick going into that left-hander. No. It's fine, I'm alive. Alright, extra slow. Extra slow. Lovely. This might even be a better lap than I had in the first place. What was that? Yeah, it was. Oh, Finn still went faster. God damn it, Finn. What's wrong with you? Yeah, that was better than the lap I had in the first set, so yeah, can't be unhappy with that. No, I missed the inside right. You motherfucker. It really is a case of pick the best of two shits when it comes to the front tyres after the most recent update to the front end in the game. It is have 80 on the front and tuck the front everywhere because you haven't got enough grip, or it's have 90 on the front and tuck the front end everywhere because you have too much grip and it grabs the rut next to you. And it is, either way, a massive skill issue as well. do 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 do. Hated that in last year's track as well. Are you joining the right lobby, Relic? Because it will say that there's two lobbies with C at the end. Make sure you're joining the right one. Really do need to do that whole Steam button configuration shit so I have a clutch that isn't the same button as my change down button as well. So it would really benefit me in situations like that. It's gone quicker again. Blood is zooming. What? Damn front end, that lost me 0.2, I think it was, just that little twitch. Ah, that wasn't quick at all. That would have lost me a bit. Microphone stand isn't strong enough for me to keep headbutting it. I don't know why I'm getting stressed. Like, top of quality doesn't matter. I just need to be feeling okay on the track. I was moving. I was like a second up at one point. Yeah, really very technical track to try and run a full clean lap on. Blood has got some squeaky brakes behind me. jumping into the face that single there is very, very inconsistent. I have some laps where the bike will absorb it fine, and I have other laps where I get a tiny little bit of a rebound, which is what happened there. And because I'm trying to do it whilst turning at the same time, if you get a rebound, it just fully messes up your angle for the corner. So there's a little bit of luck involved, but I suppose there's probably a very specific spot if you land on, you can get some consistency to it. It's just where there's a little bit of chop on the face of it as well. It can be a bit inconsistent. Well, that was nice. I got into a different rhythm there, so I only had to double out at the end rather than triple. Oh. Okay. I mean, there's another, like, point what, like 0.6 in there? Because of the mistake that I made on that single. What's Bob saying? I kind of like Dr. Eggman. I don't know. I have noticed that all the people that talk about hairline all the time, a lot of them do have anime profile pictures, and I mean, you'd be into what you're into. But if you're jerking your meat to a cartoon character, then that's on you, boo. I don't think you have any room to comment. Oh, God. And no, front end said no, and then said yes, and then said no again. What is your question, Mr. Hockey Man? Hello, James. Yeah, unfortunately, Relic, you've got about 4 minutes now to try and run a decent lap time to get you in. And thank you very much, Buzz. Thank you, Leon. Oh my God, what was that? I'm gonna get some all sorts of weird kicks. I think there's a fine line in that corner between carrying your momentum and drifting it out wide, or actually, you know, braking, turning, and going again. I'm 0.6 down after that one corner because I didn't hit it perfect. Oh, you know what? We're going to try the outside for the first time. It's okay, but then you're kind of stuck out here the whole way around the corner because you can't cross back over them ruts. They're too big. So I still think inside could be the move, unless, you know, the inside might get disgustingly rough at some point in the race. And at which point you go, you know what, you may as well go. Don't actually matter. It's not that deep. I am now going to stop going photo laps, and we're just going to put race fuel in. And we actually, there's not even any, I'm not even going to go to the finish line. I'm just going to run some laps. Some good old laparoonies. Bounced and cleared the finish line. Yeah, I imagine it is fast, but I also imagine you can't do it legitly without getting a big run up from off the track first, in which case they'll probably frown upon it. And me being me, and live streaming everything I do, I don't think I'd be able to get away with it. Yeah, see how this front end handles these fast corners once we've got 8 litres of fuel in rather than 2. Yeah, I really want to be on Black Ops 6 right now, boys. I've got a bit of an itch again. I know that the actual game doesn't come out for like another 2 months, but I really want to get on the camo grind when it does come out. Thank you very much, Hockey Man. Shout out to all of the Canadians in chat. Play Black Ops and the 250 motos are on. It's not a bad idea. Yeah. To be fair, King, I did turn my game shadows off for Washougal. The only thing that I kind of said to try and justify it in the moment was I was already riding the 252 stroke against 450s, so I didn't want to have 2 disadvantages. But yeah, I leave it off for the most part. Genuinely, it's more so the streams look better than anything else. I think if I didn't do YouTube videos or didn't stream these, I might turn it off to get a competitive advantage. But I believe it's something that's been requested in a future build of the game. So server side, the server can kind of choose if these shadows are on or off to stop anybody scumbagging it. I do not have a Mac myself, I'm afraid. Actually, no, Mac isn't Chromebook, is it? No, Mac's not Chromebook. Mac's its own thing, and then Chromebook's something else. I generally don't know, I'll be honest. I just, you know, normal Windows, Steam, download on Steam, play game. Oh, the boys, genuinely, this isn't trying to dig people out or speak poorly on people. This is purely examples of other fast people. But if you go and watch fast laps from like Cam or Hack on anyone, even since from the start of GPs this year, they've all had shadows off. And then little old me, for Washugal, decides, let me turn them off just this once to help myself. I got so much shit for it. I go, oh, you're meant to be an example for the community, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, but why should I face a harder track than everyone else just because I stream? I don't know. If everyone's forced to have it on in the future anyway, it's not the end of the world. There is a, should I say this? It's the last round of the series, so I don't really mind if it causes shit in the off-season, because hopefully it'll be fixed by the time whatever season comes up next starts. Apparently there's a bit of a, let's say the word chi in air quotations going on at the moment, because it's just an extension of something that people already do anyway. I believe Breezy saw Kelso doing this the other day, whether it was on stream or a video, I have no idea, but he mentioned it. And then I saw it also got mentioned by one of the higher ups, something you can do, is, you know how at the moment people are going into their Steam settings and on the Austrian bikes here where we've got quick shift, they're making it so your clutch and your upshift or your clutch and your downshift is the same button. So like me right now in the air, I can upshift and downshift while on the throttle as much as I want because I've got the quick shift thing and clutch is the same as downshift. Apparently, you can go as far as if you turn a certain setting off in your profile.ini, as well as doing a whole bunch of button remappings on Steam, you can add quick shift to literally any bike in the game, not just the Austrian bikes, including like a CR125 if you really wanted to. So that's something that is existing right now. If anyone's going to do a video on it at some point, I have no idea. I mean, you guys have seen me that I'm not using it yet, because anytime I ride a bike that's not Austrian, I have to go and turn shift out back on. But it wouldn't surprise me if that is the new thing over the break in between outdoors and maybe SMX starting, so I can't wait to see all the drama surrounding that. But yeah, there you go. That is something that people have found out you can do. Yeah, I have sim brain sometimes as well, Leon, to be fair. You can just bang up and down the gears as much as you want. Just got to do preload on input 2, then it works on any, but I think there's another bit on top of that. Oh, I got top quality in this group. That's very epic. What I am going to do is I'm going to do a practice start real quick. What are the gates looking like on this track? Not a fan of that. Let's go like gate 9. Oh, I didn't get gate 9. I think you have to choose the gate before you actually go on the line. Let me do a practice start real quick, Mouse, then I'll check my DM. Yeah, I mean, I'll call it out as well at some point. Thank you again, Hockey Man, by the way. I just saw that extra Canadian doll hair. Ning, 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 ning. I don't know why it's not popping up for Super Chat right now, I'll be honest. I generally couldn't tell you, but I'm not going to go into depth and try and sort it all out today, I'll be honest, boys. I just want to sit here and chill out and play some MX bikes. Right. Let's leave this, and let me check my Discord DMs from Mr. Mousy Poo. Preview this muted, thought it would be hilarious. Blah, blah, blah. Right, how do I... if I do this, mute desktop audio, and then start playing it...
Line count in the lap now?
It said it that time. Why is it not saying it for Pokemon? Does a low line count in the lap? No. Did I do it on a lap? I might have done it on a lap. I might have. Thank you very much, Bob. I do not have any champagne. No, right. Let me quickly play this. This should be muted, so you shouldn't... Yeah, okay, you shouldn't be able to do this. I can't
season with a win.
Thank you, Mr. Dirtbike. That would be nice. I'd like it. Mouse, I don't think I can. My toes just curled up. That was a little bit too on the cringy side for me, I'm afraid. But I do appreciate it. My PP went inwards. What are we looking at here? It looks like Falcon's having a similar issue to me with like inside ruts and grabbing your front wheel and stuff like that. G Fuel champagne. We could like snort a G Fuel at the end. That is something we could possibly do. I tried the outside once, Brock, and I agree that it's quite fast in the first right-hander, but then you kind of get stuck out on the outside. You can't cross back over the ruts, and you want to be back over the ruts by the time you get to the middle of the exit. I mean, let me try and single player real quick and see what's happening. Yes, I do ride IRL. I have a couple of videos on the channel. I'm not very good. Never claim to be good. Never will be good. I just enjoy riding bikes. I don't expect too much.
Go get
Thank
it
you very
tonight,
much, Leon. I'm hoping it'll go well. You're watching me on laptops. Brock, you're meant to be studying. Can't be sat here watching me. Let me know when servers go up as well, please, boys. I just want to practice one or two lines. I haven't tried any alternate lines yet, to be fair. I kind of found out which ones were the fast ones and stuck to them the whole way through qualifying. Whereas if I get an awful start and I've got to try and come back through the field, I'm not going to be going too well. So we go through here, try and get the weight over from right to left. This is going to cause me issues because every lap I kind of hit a different rhythm. And then you're saying to go outside here. So getting over here in the first place seems a bit difficult. It's fast in the beginning bit of it, but then I want to be back over there to the right. So unless the inside gets really, really dug up, I think the inside might be quickest. Because I want to get back here, because this is the main line. You don't want to be outside of this at all. I mean, we could try and cheeky backflip each lap, but because it's on an uphill rather than a normal jump, you get kind of wonky Poboso physics. And instead of just going backwards, it goes sideways as well, so you're not really going to predict where the bike goes. I've not touched the preview bikes outside of the video that I've done, only because I didn't really want to mess with my muscle memory for today. But as soon as I'm done with this, then yeah, I'll probably practice on them a bunch more. To be fair, a lot of my videos will probably be on them as well. Because I imagine there's not really much point in sitting there grinding them, because they won't be the final product. The preview bikes never are the final product. There's always some changes. But it'd be good to get an idea, and it's nice not having a ridiculous amount of traction everywhere. That was not too bad, like coming up short there and wheeling into the face, because it helps you stay lower. Interesting. Oh, over the buzz. Oh, no, dead. Only a couple attempts off. What were we a couple attempts off of? Oh, was a results up. Cam said he wanted to win today, so I imagine Cam's probably got a steamer. Am I logged into my MXB? Is it worth me even loading it up? Yes, I am. Upcoming races. Let's have a look. In an ideal world, the Great Britain Nationals team would be me and Tyler on 450s, and then Cam on 250s. Half a second. No, that's fine. I can live with that. I can live with that. I say I thought I was losing out about half a second by hitting that one SpongeBob. So yeah, that's cool. Happy with that. There we go. We've got Cam, Finn, Tyler, Aiden and Jake are a bit further down. Brovy's trying to do 450 again. He didn't have a great time last week in the races. Jez got quite a fast time. Rainier as well. Okay. Noted. Troy's in unlucky 13. He's on the Husky now. I think he's been switching bikes quite a lot this year, hasn't he? No, Hakon isn't playing today, I don't believe. I made a set of graphics once for a Honda, but I'm not very artistically inclined. So first of all, I don't have the great ideas. Alternatively, it's quite difficult to do anyway. You're studying the track. That's just a new level of tryhard. That is a new level of tryhard that we do not need. Right, let's have a look. I've lost. Doesn't look like there's really any drama since the servers went down and then got put back up again. Why people decide to quali and then say, hey, I'm not racing, give someone else my spot, I don't know, because then it just puts us it slows down the entire night. So just don't qualify if you're not going to race. Because then they have to go and manually add people to the servers. Oh, chill up. Hello, Gavin. I need to finish 5th in both motos today as like a worse result to lock out. So 5-5 would get it done. This black design is called Dark UI. So if you search for Dark UI on MXB mods, it will come up. Manex Vlogger, you have hit the nail right on the head with that. That is the exact explanation. Yeah, it's just so I've got a barrier like at the top of the stick. I find it quite difficult to like really gently just move it left or right, so I just kind of roll it from side to side to be more precise. Like forwards and down on this doesn't do anything at all, but it's just more accurate for me to roll it against the top or the bottom. Championship it's a prize, I believe. It's not money. I believe it is physical objects, but what those physical objects are, I do not yet know. Played the game for about 3 years. Oh, that's a ball. Coming up to 4 now, I think, actually. I think it'll be 4 in, like, December time. To enter these races, you go to the description of this video. There should be a link to the website MyMXB in there somewhere. And it's all done through there. That's where all the races for this game are hosted through. Oh, look at Dan being an absolute babe. Don't know why it's not loading it properly, but let's try again. There he is. I'll add this to my story as well, so you boys can see. Damn, boys got me up on the big screen, you know. That's crazy. Dinner date with Barbosa. Ooh, I mean, I've had a drink with Snap, if that counts. That's close to having a dinner date with Barbosa, isn't it? Just Google MyMXB. mymxb.com. Moto 2s will be staggered, so Moto 1 will start straight away, and then I have to wait for 250 Moto 2 to start, or to start and finish, and then my Moto 2 will go. Do an Enduro Championship on Sundays. Whilst that does sound very enticing, my Sunday this weekend is going to be full of Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 6 only. No, you have to have registered 30 minutes before qualifying even starts, so you wouldn't be able to race this one, I'm afraid. Has this server gone down? No, it's okay, it's up. I was going to say, did the server go down, or did I just load in extremely fast compared to everyone else? If I win, I'm undecided on which number I'm going to choose. If I lose, there's a chance I might still be able to choose a single digit anyway, because Wes is being very, very nice to me. and I'm doing it basically retrospectively because I won in 2022 Supercross, so I can just use that championships to choose my single digit, just because there's not a lot of single digits being used at the moment. But no, I haven't decided. Basically, anything other than 6, I'm okay with, but I still need to decide on the exact one. Oh, can't race. But you can't choose... I can't choose... Obviously, I'll be number 1 in this, but in Supercross, I can't choose number 2 because Rubes has number 2 locked down, and I can't choose number 5 because Rum's got that, and I can't choose number 9 because Cam's got that. So I can be 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. One of those. The reason for no cash prize is because a lot of these prizes are all done through Virtual MX LLC, which is Nico's company, which is a legitimate company, like all proper documentation and monies and taxes and all that good shit. Because it's through that, because there are minors involved in this racing, as in people under the age of 18, I don't think you can legally give cash prizes to people under 18. And laws are different in different countries and stuff, but it has to kind of encompass everything. So I think that's why they do prizes for items rather than money. See, the issue we got is I was number 35 in real life when I was younger, and then I went 357 when I was older because I had to run 3-digit. So in game, I've always liked running either 357 or 35 when I got a double. So if I got a single, maybe 3 would make sense, and 3 can look quite good, like Tomac vibes if it's nice and big. Alternatively, 4 can look good because obviously Ricky. 6, even though I really like Jeremy Martin, not a bit of me. 7, obviously, James Stewart, and you could probably scumbag it and try and make the 7 look like a 1 anyway. And then 8 is just nice and symmetrical, and it'll fill up the whole of the number plate. So yeah, I think they're all decent numbers except for 6. I don't know why 6 just looks slightly ugly to me. I have a feeling there is going to be a hell of a lot of crashes going on in this race today. Why is Cam's name Cam in-game when it's CB on MyMXB? That's very odd. I think 8.5 litres of fuel is going to be enough. That's how much I usually run, but this is a very, very fast track, very wide open. No, I'm not looking at any number right now. That'll take me probably the entirety of the off-season to decide on which one I want. In my MX Simulator days, I was in exactly the same scenario where I had 35, then I won a championship, and I was going to choose number 3 originally, but the guy who got to pick after me, I was quite good friends with, and he also really wanted number 3, so I let him have it, and then I chose 7. So I either kind of go down that same route, or I do go for that number 3, which is the lowest number I can get outside of the number 1, which I think would be quite cool, going for the lowest number possible. Yes, they'll be doing SMX. I think there's a delay, so it's not going to be like real life where it's straight after this. I think they said there's going to be a couple of months delay before we actually do it. Yeah, I feel like I'm leaning towards the number 3. Because then my name, so what you see on the left-hand side of the screen on the standings right now, my name would 9 times out of 10 be at the very, very top because Rubes barely plays anymore, and he's number 2. And then actually, Tyler would be at the top with number 1, to be fair. It's not done on laps, it is done on time. So the races are 30 minutes plus 2 laps long. They usually take about 35-ish minutes in total to do. Yeah, it's only Group A that races. Group B did not make it. There is a separate race for amateurs. This is I guess, pro quali. So if you try and qualify for pro, you don't make it, better luck next time, basically. Oh no, my nice white kit is no longer nice and white. I wonder if Tyler's trying to see himself on stream because he sent me his gear to download earlier and I didn't do it. My bad, pimp. Yeah, I don't download anyone's gear other than mine, even my teammates. I just don't bother. Not enough file space for all of that stuff. You rocking the two-stroke, Jams? Where are you? Where's your name? Jams. You are indeed. But you have scumbagged it. You did qualify on the 4 and then ride in the 2 in the race. Thank you very much, Frizzy. Pro membership as well. Jesus Christ. BBL Frizzy. BBL Frizzy. Only true Sigma male athletes ride two-strokes when they qualify on the two-stroke as well. So the people... If you win 250 Supercross, you don't get a single digit. If you win 250 Outdoors, you do. And if you win 450 Outdoors or 450 Supercross, you do. So there's technically 3 single digits up for grabs each year. But where this is the first year where there's not been region lock, where things have been split, all the numbers are basically starting from scratch again. What would be very cool, which I don't know if it will happen, because obviously the dates are a couple of months away, so I don't even know if I can do all the rounds. If I somehow manage to win SMX, getting the old, getting the cheeky, what was it, purple and fluo plate, that'd be quite cool. Yeah, 2's taken, and 5 is taken, and 9 is taken. What is going on here? Thank you very much, Price. I would not put any of my skins and stuff up for sale, mostly because I haven't made them. If anyone was going to put them up for sale, it would probably be BP, who's the one that makes them anyway. But that feels a little bit scummy, to be fair. BBL Drizzy. Hello, Ollie. I have an 18-point lead at the moment, Jay Stills. So worst case scenario, I can get 5-5 today in results. We're just chilling right now because we have to wait for everyone to get in the server before the race starts. And you're not allowed on the track before the race starts anyway. It's just like an unwritten rule. Actually, it might even be a written rule at this point. I think it is written. Has he put the Supercross track in here? No. Actually, is there even a Supercross track here anymore? There used to be one over in this back corner on Sim. I don't know if that was just for the sake of it or if it actually existed there in real life. What Lonzy said, Devon. Think of it this way. The KTM, if we do it in like shapes, let's say the stock OEM KTM is a square. You've made stickers to fit on a square. The model swap from Dash Pack that you then put on it, let's say it's a triangle. So you try putting your square stickers on your triangle and they're not going to fit properly. So you have to get a different PSD, a different triangle PSD to make triangle stickers for the triangle bike that you've put on it. Apparently for me, so that if Tyler goes 1-1 and I go 5-5 today and we're tied up on points, I haven't gone into detail on the tiebreak or how they do it. I don't know if they're going to do overalls first or if they're going to do moto wins first. I don't have a clue. So we'll find out when the time comes. See, I'm not a NASCAR guy. I don't know of anyone from the UK that actually watches NASCAR, to be fair. So the Earnhardt reference is lost on me. Unfortunately, it's not something that I would like to resonate with. It would be more of a Tomac 3, if anything, for me. If I could have number 2, I'd run it, but I'd be very torn, because I'm not a big Cooper Webb fan, but I am a massive Ryan Villapoto fan. So it's one of them sticky situations. You can't race tonight, Arx. You cannot race tonight, it is done. Who won last year? Rum won last year, I think. Was it Rum? It might have been Rum. Or was Rum 22? I don't know. I generally don't. Maybe it's skills. Oh. There's just a certain arrogance and cockiness with Webb that I'm not a big fan of, which probably is a similar thing for Deegan to me as well. But I like people that their riding do all the talking rather than their mouths, if that makes sense. And please don't gang up on me for that as well. Like, you shouldn't take offence to me not liking someone that maybe you like. I'm sure there's people you don't like that I like, you know? Before everyone starts biting my head off, because, oh, how can you not like this person, blah, blah, blah. So opinions exist. Opinions are cool. I think the biggest thing that made me cringe with Webb before as well was when he won that heat race and he done the old gun fingers over the finish line and then proceeded to just do shit in the main event and get beaten anyway. So yeah, well done, mate. You taunted someone that wasn't giving you any shit in the first place over the finish of a heat race. Yeah. I have no idea if the Ducati will be in the OEM pack. I know that the Triumph will. Oh. Is that a jump start? Saw a lot of front wheel wiggling going on, unless he's just gone back. He's coming back again. Right. Oh no, he's back. Race number 1, boys. Is this That is Breezy next to me. I see his name right there. Oh no, Brovey on my right. Breezy and Brovey I think are decent starters, so at least I know Breezy is. Right, race 1, boys. Accidentally went too soon again. Right, so we're going to have some work to do. I am just going to go around the outside here. That inside's going to get very full up. Hello, Troy. Oh, the ping's fucked me. Love NA ping. Not the best start, I'll be honest. Logan's been a very brave man riding the KX. I'm not a huge KX enjoyer. There is no need to worry on these opening laps. We have got a lot of racing. But I'm making some aggressive passes. I think that might have been Troy that I just sent off the track. You know what? I'm not even going to risk trying to get back on the track. With that bike there, I'm just going to go round. Holy guacamole. Troy was coming in hot down that hill, Jesus. Alright, tyres in 3rd right now. This is the annoying thing when you have super OP inside lines like this. Is you just have to kind of sit and wait and chill. That's probably going to be a couple of cuts there. Got scared there. I thought my lap hadn't counted. It put me in like 35th place. We got a lot of racing to go, so there's no need to go balls to the wall and send it just yet. What was that? That getting kicked out quite hard, though. Right, so I'm in P6 right now, which is not too shabby. Finn has not got a good start for once, which is unlike him. I'm sure he'll probably still come back to win somehow. The more people that just crash like that, the better for me. I'd much rather that than actually trying to pass, although Cam's not made my life very easy. He's given Tyler the lead. Oh my god. Jake's in that. So oh, I got an itchy chin. Itchy chin. Not good, not good. Where can I take my hand off? Hopefully it'll disappear by itself. There we go. It would be funny if Tyler won on the Yami, because everyone's just been bumming the KTM all year, including me. I tried the Yami... Actually, these are still the same OEMs that we had for the whole GP, isn't it? Because I tried the Yami at Indonesia and it didn't go well for me at all. And I tried it at Agadir and it done okay. And I got a setup from Rax for it around Hangtown time, and I actually quite liked it. But, oh, I just wasn't a fan of having no quick shift. Breezy in third's crazy. Let's go, Breezy. Oh, yellow. Is that for us, or is that the other side of the track? I think that was other side of the track. I can't do anything about looking like Avatar, I'm afraid, boys, until it grows back. I am at the mercy of the genetics. Oh, there's a second. I'm dang it. Really hard with all these blind corners. I'm not being like smooth through the corners. I'm taking it in multiple turns rather than just one smooth corner. I've not felt comfortable around that corner one lap yet. The left-hander after the table, that is. That wasn't the second of cuts. Wow. Okay, you can get away with going quite far off the right-hand side of the track. Hold on, dear. Jesus Christ. Ah. There's so many lappers that we're coming up to as well. Jet's not been a very good lapper to Tyler right now. Nice. Just as I get in the lead. It's quite a costly one as well. That's a shit place. What's that, like 6 seconds? God damn. I had cam on my arse for like 4 laps just hounding me. That lapper just taking cam out. Or was cam taking the lapper out? One of the two. Yeah, I got a model swap on at the moment, boys. I think this is the one from Dash Pack's massive pack release. I don't have to win this. I don't even have to beat Tyler as long as I'm close to him. Put myself in a good position for Moto 2, but... Oh, why rest on your laurels, eh? May as well try and get as many points as you can. Better to have too many than not enough. But yeah, lap has been very scary so far. I've seen a few... I haven't had any bad ones yet, but a few in front of like Cam or in front of Tyler. Especially in sections like that. Oh, where it looks quite hard to pass. Please be good to me, Elmer. Thank you. Yeah, he's waving me through. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't brake early enough. Oh, that was lucky. I looked at the map in my braking zone. I shouldn't have done it. I just need to race. This race is zoomed by. 20 minutes gone already. And in 20 minutes, you could save 20% off all G Fuel products using code LINS at checkout at gfuel.com. Or it might be gfuelng.com, I don't know. One of the two. Or, if you like FXR, if you're liking the drip I'm currently wearing in-game, or you like the jersey that's over my shoulder, then use code MXPR_LINS15 at checkout for FXR lifestyle and moto stuff in EU. Doesn't work in US just yet. We're working on it. One day, maybe. G Fuel is just energy drink. Thank you, Mr. Mimi Travis. I say it's energy drink, it's a powder. See the tubs behind me, if you can even see it. I don't know where the camera's facing. It's that. So you add it into some water, scoop it up a bit, chug it down. Lovely stuff. The rut coming out of that right-hander is starting to get a little bit sharp, a little bit treacherous. Finn can still win this. He's only 13 seconds down. He's caught up about 8 seconds on me since he's got inside the top 10. Oh, thank you, Barboso. Thank you for making tyres not work on the top of your ruts. I'm surprised that's the first time it's happened to me in this race, to be fair. I felt awful going into that bit every single lap. Yeah, get yourself some G Fuel, get locked in. It's just caffeine, so it's, I think it's a similar amount of caffeine as in like a Red Bull, but no sugar. And a lot of different flavours. May I recommend Hype Sauce? It's like strawberry lemonade. Very, very nice. Yeah, I'm starting to get some chop going on. I'm undecided on what route I want in that left-hander. Looks like Finn, Cam and Tyler are having a bit of a battle. Just having a quick glimpse at the map. Hopefully they slow each other down. Maybe crash, maybe a bike collects one and then collects the other, who knows? Turned a bit sharp there. I'm very surprised my wheel didn't grab the inside. Finn's up into second. Disgusting. I mean, we both got bad starts, but he was down worse than me by the looks of things. Oh. This is getting a bit techie through here. Not wanting to do that. Is absolutely schmoving right now. Now we must have so many cuts unless he's crashed. I'm gonna find out in a bit, but he's a long way back on actual track. I know I've been off the track a couple of times, but come on, boys, you got blue flags. I don't have to be sat behind them through these sections because of shit like that. So get out of my fucking way, you reject. I bet he doesn't even know either. He didn't get a quick look behind or nothing. Just sitting in the fast line, causing me time, getting me cuts. That's probably a lot of cuts as well. Blue flags exist. Yeah, this is Moto 1. There is a high chance, so I know the other boys are gaining on me each lap, that extra like 2 seconds of cuts that I might have just got there could genuinely just cost me the race, and maybe like 2 positions and a lot of points. My head's gone now. I can't get near him on the track. Ugh. Just please go outside here. Thank you. Although now fucked up, my head's gone. I'm watching him too much. Oh, just do your own race, Linda. I've lost probably a good maybe 7 seconds once cuts come in at the end of this lap. Maybe more. It's not the end of the world, because realistically I haven't got to win this moto. But it would be nice just to have extra points going into the last one, you know? Oh. Horrible kick. Right, this should be 2 laps to go, I believe. Yeah, I don't know, I've only got 4 seconds when I did have about 8. Ah, very frustrating. It's a scary spot to see yellow flags. You're going so fast through these ruts and shadows. It's hard to make quick decisions. Got Pankaka and Jams just in front of me. Ooh. I'll just cross jump Pankaka, it's okay. On the brakes. Jams has been an absolute W. Well, that inside is sketchy. To be fair, I think both Tyler and Cam, don't know about Finn yet, have both had an issue with at least one lapper in this race. I suppose it's equaling the playing field a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Staying out of all the deep stuff, just moving the bike over like a foot. Alright, last lap. There's some random death holes appearing coming out of that left. Jesus. No, another yellow flag. Please be good to me, Logan. Oh no. He has been good to me. W, Logan. Oh, Finn's crashed. He's made a mistake. That's bad for me, because now Tyler's going to get an extra 2 points. Oh, we're one race closer, boys. Ooh, we're one race closer. Damn, Finn was on fire there. If he gets a good start in the next one, he's going to disappear from everybody. Oh, Finn got second there. So that takes it to from 18 points to 23 points. So if Tyler wins this next race, I need to get what, like 18th? Something like that. How many positions you need to get 2 points? Nice. My controller is just a standard PlayStation controller, no paddles on the back or anything like that. Yeah, if Cam got third there, I think that would have won it for me already, to be fair. That was, can you see how sweaty my forehead is, by the way? I know there's a lot of forehead. You can see like the slight glimmer. Let me turn my fan up a bit. It's on the lowest setting at the moment. That was not an easy race by any means. I'm happy kind of coming back through the field, but I don't know why I felt the need to put myself in that position to begin with, to be fair. But it's all again because I accidentally I jumped the gun before the gate went to pull the clutch in again, and then forget that I also change down into neutral when I do that. Thank you very much, Cam. Yeah, you were hounding me. You was on my cheeks for like 4 laps straight there. Yes, yeah, I've already played 4 games, I think it is, of the beta. Or do you mean playing it now? The only thing I'm scared about doing it now is having bikes open at the same time. I don't want it to cause any issues at all. I absolutely sent Troy on lap 1. I didn't even mean to. I was just on limb. I was just like, you know what? We're just going to try and push through and see what happens. Seen lots of people saying sorry or so and so's an idiot, blah blah blah. Yeah, I did mess Troy up. It wasn't intentional. It wasn't until afterwards. I was like, oh, that's
Linz
that.
is not only winning the chip today, but the whole bloody
Thank you very
event.
much, Dom. Yeah, Cam had fastest lap, and I was fourth in quickest lap time, so I knew I weren't the quickest around there. But it was one of them again where I feel like if I pushed any faster than I was, I would have just crashed. So I was just holding on. There's no exact date for the OEMs coming out, I don't believe. Just hoping that it might be before SMX time. Maybe before SMX and Nations. Yes, yeah, sure. Yeah, finished first. Oh, so we got 23-point lead going into Moto 2. Yes, this will be staggered, I believe, so we have to wait for 250 Moto 2. Oh no, yes, I know Doc is racing days and he's going to be riding the Suzuki. Do 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 do. Just checking all Discord notification stuff. Bear with me, boys. That's live timing, all that good stuff. Right. No, I don't use the clutch at all in turns. Thank you, Matty. I'm on the KTM 450. It's bad boy. KTM 450. Does anyone know? Is this something... Oh, can you not do it in multiplayer? Oh, no, you can't. You know when you're in single player...
One more to go.
Jesus Christ, Dan, thank you so much. Yeah, one more to go. 2 points. Oh, good race, Finn. You was definitely faster. I was saying, I think it was on like the second to last lap there. I got messed up by one lapper. Cam got messed up by one lapper. I think Tyler got messed up by one lapper, and then it sounds like you did as well. No, I'm not doubling before the big tabletop. There is no point in doing that in the race. It's too risky. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure why. Every time I came up to a lapper in that race there, I felt very, very nervous about what they was going to do. Usually I'm okay at predicting it, but I think because this is quite a difficult track, it's quite hard to tell as well. We are going to come over here now, and we're going to watch Mr. Romper Donkington do his race at the same time. We'll full screen that bad boy. Look at the dual cameras. Can I move mine over there? I think my face cam extends off the screen actually. Yeah, that you can see over here. My face cam goes past my my thingy, so I usually leave it where it is. The illusion of streaming. Little do you know that just behind your screen, just off the edge of it, my face is still there. That my fingers just pointing off the edge of your screen now. Is it? Oh, was he?
Tyler's a champ in my heart, bro. He had such a come up in the game.
Is he talking about me?
Hi, Victor.
I mean, I've got to listen in now. I've got to see if Doc's talking about me.
10K Motorola. Who is that?
I think he's someone from SimDoc. No, I don't understand why people leave in between races and go and bang out testing. I usually just sit here and chill and not really do much. I find that's what works better for me. I think if I play too much, I burn myself out. Thank you very much, Jerry.
Bad race. Very bad. I'm so excited for next weekend.
Oh no.
To go to what's it called?
Oh, he's going to talk about me?
Honestly, I'm really excited for this series for outdoors to be over.
Oh. Yeah, I can show you my
All
suspension in a
right,
bit.
work. Have a good day, buddy.
I do have a video on it as well, to be fair.
I need a break. I need some.
What he said.
What's it called?
I need a racing break.
I need some soupy.
Oh. No, I just want a full break, not straight into
Dad, do I
soupy.
try the 100? Or do I just stay on the 120? How did Chapstick land that? I don't remember what, but I'm pretty sure it was insane.
Did you do race data tutorial in your track play? Yes,
thank
I
you for
did.
the $10, bro.
Oh, there is one in there somewhere. I think I have a one to do with timing gates and such.
Do I sue Xbox or?
I want it to be about me.
Listen.
I want it to.
Don't sue me, brother. I just got 22nd.
Hey?
Thank you for the 10. Don't sue me.
He just got 22nd? Oh, Reaper. I forgot that they've already done my 01. Oh, Reaper, no. No, no, no. Only 1080p, Reaper Doc. What's going on here? Where's the 2K? Where's the 2K quality? This is very fuzzy. Let me make it... I need to make that smaller so it looks better.
Dude.
This is not made for my
Dude,
big
so
screen.
bad. You can't move.
Actually, it's because he's going through the shadows at a really fast speed. That's why it looks frame rated.
When someone crashes in front
Because
of
as
you,
soon as he slowed down, it was alright. Have they started race 2 yet? Let's have a look.
You did
Live.
better than that.
No,
Hopefully
not yet.
You did better than me.
That's fine. No, that's
I basically
fine.
just handed everyone that I was tied with in points. I basically just handed them the spots.
How did it go that wrong? Did he...
Yeah, what's weird is...
Watch the start.
Obviously. Because
He talks about it.
on the Zook. The marker, because I'm a bot. How did you do? Also, are you streaming?
Hang on.
I'm just ready to move on to Soupy, to be honest. Soupy grind feels good.
Wait
I've
for
been
it.
playing Soupy on the new previews. Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Big yes.
Come on.
Hopefully you did better than that. Hopefully you did better than me. I basically just handed
Acknowledge me, Reaper.
that I was tied with in points. I basically just handed them.
God damn it, Reaper. That's fine. Going live. Actually, no. I wanted to watch his start, didn't I?
Bike turned into Tomahawk? I'm literally just gonna let them go on the
Yeah, the Dookie wouldn't be amazing out the gate, so I can understand if he gets a bad start. But I think that the Suzuki's handling was really, really good when I used it.
Of course, there's a guy behind me. Or a guy to my right that's doing the same thing.
Oh,
and then I just end up in the middle anyway.
okay. So to all of you 250 riders out there, I saw Kelso. The villain. The villain. To all of you 250 riders out there, because it seems to be like general race IQ is a little bit lower than most. If you're anywhere on the right-hand side of Doc here, don't fucking turn left.
Guy behind me. Or a guy to my right that's doing the same thing.
Don't turn left. Even if it looks like you got half a bike length on your screen, I promise you, you haven't.
Oh my goodness.
Just go around the outside.
It's fine.
You've got a shit gate, you have to deal with the shit consequences.
This is one of the better starts I've ever had. Trying not to hit Josh.
Right, let's see how
Josh's.
the rest of his first lap goes.
Daddy.
You 15 away, Oliver? 15 from home, or 15 strokes from completion, or
Oh my goodness.
15 years
Sorry,
too old?
Zook doesn't turn. Oh my gosh, Declan.
Oh, that was like me and Troy, but Troy didn't
Holy
have time to
frames
stop.
too,
I just sent him.
This is not ideal.
Just have to keep checking back in here. There's like, it's scaring me.
Wait,
I'm like, are they actually going to stagger him? Hello, Mudsy.
I can
Welcome
see
back.
Chap waving. All right, and that's somebody important in points too, right in front of us.
This one started yet? Nope. There's not... Oh, never mind. I'm being an idiot. I was about to say there's no one in here with a single digit, but of course there isn't. That wouldn't make any sense. I have not calculated my golf handicap, Mr. Asian. I was excited to get out on a
How do
full
you
course,
sub?
but
Okay,
for
first of
whatever
all, thank you
reason,
for the kind words. What do you mean sub?
since
like,
I've got clubs
like just subscribe.
that actually fit
you
me
should be
now,
able to see a
apparently my
button,
clubs
like,
were like an
under the
inch
video
or
that
whatever
just
too
says
long.
subscribe. Or like if you're talking about like
I keep swinging over the top now, so I'm slicing everything, so
like
I'm
a
going to
paid
spend a
subscriber?
good amount of time on the range trying to
Which
fix that before I go
you
out on
don't
the
have to
actual
do.
course.
So yeah.
15 minutes away from a
On the
slightly
table, bro,
tipsy
we were
cheerleader.
good. We were down her end.
I'm not joining the call. I ain't doing it.
Not the greatest race.
What I am going to do in between races,
Can't wait for the new
this
bikes.
is
Yeah,
about to
same.
go very, very fuzzy, but the
Yeah,
lights
opening
beaming on me
laps
is
on
very
this track
warm,
are crazy.
so you got to deal with that for a bit.
Yeah, I'm ready for some.
Can I make that any
something
better?
New, you
Hang
know?
on.
New bikes, like a new
No.
way to play, something to learn and like grind for.
There's an anti-flickering thing in the Elgato system, but unless let me turn the light down. I'll turn it on again, but I'll just make it lower.
Sounding refreshing.
Whoop. Ah, my eyes.
Hopefully I have a good motor setup video for- I'm not uploading a 20-second.
For the content doc.
Come out? I have no idea.
Upload that 20-second.
No idea. I was 2 seconds off.
Charlie,
yeah, you're barking.
he has retired from MX Bikes. He's not playing the game anymore.
Supercross is
He's had enough of it. It's fully uninstalled. Everything's gone. Max HUD's gone. Tracks are gone. Everything's gone. So he's just going to be playing Call of Duty and FIFA now.
Like the bikes that we're on are so good that they have.
I was playing a few games with of Black Ops 6 with him before this stream started.
They have to make things like so over the top, I think, to combat the bikes that sometimes it's not as fun. What would you recommend recording with to keep my FPS stable? So like, what GP do you have, Mihan?
Yeah, I don't mind Black Ops 6 so far. It's a bit of a skill issue on my behalf. I think I'm getting too old now for my reaction times to keep up, but because of how fast the movement is and all the diving and sliding and everything, if I see someone one-on-one and I start shooting, I suddenly have to start aiming down here because they've like slid and tried tackling my toenails, and it's, oh god, it's annoying. But I haven't gone negative yet in all 4 of my games. And my first game, before the skill-based matchmaking had time to do its thing, I went 58 and 12.
I don't know. They should still be on unless you have them off in your files.
The beta is out right now. The full game's out at the end of October. So beta is out over this weekend, and then it stops on like Monday night or whatever, and then it's on again next weekend as well.
Of a 3080, Mihan, just stream with.
I'm not a massive Warzone guy.
GPU.
Charlie enjoys it, so I'm willing to give it a bit more of a go, if that makes sense this year. I need to turn my sharpness down a little bit to make me smoother. Actually, if I do sharpness all the way, because if I do this all the way up, that makes it like hella cursed and baked. If I do that, that looks a bit better. And then this is the anti-flickering stuff. I don't know which one's better and which one isn't. Don't know. What?
Ready to move on to something else.
Oh! Hang on. Hang on. We could be onto something with the brightness here. Ah! Ha ha ha! Doing that.
Motocross Nations will be fun though, I guess. Playing for...
Ah! There we go. No more noise in the background. We can just sit here and watch Reaper's video.
Alright, boys.
Alright, quickly tab out, make sure. No, we're good. Right, back to Reaper. Have a good race, Reaper. Good luck. The FXR code is MXPR, so MX Peter Rusper _ Lins 15.
I'm pretty sure that dude just cut the course. Oh, dude. I had such a good start, too.
This is what would trigger me about 250s. They do not know what brakes are. It's lap 1.
Pretty sure the guy in
Not only did the guy in the KTM just fuck himself, he's also fucked Reaper as well.
I don't think you could have got that good of a start.
Remind me to show the bike paint again before my race starts. I'm quite happy just to sit and watch Reaper and chill out a little bit.
Me and this dude are just like terrified of that bike.
You on the bevies again, Tyler? What's going on?
The frames are so much better.
Listen, you can't be hungover if you never stop drinking. I would like to point out, the night after that, I had an awful night. Like, I had about 2.5 hours sleep. Because I went to sleep in the caravan, which I had to share with old Rusper. Didn't know that Rusper snores quite loudly, so I could not get to sleep at all. So then I thought, let me just try and sleep in my car. But I only have a tiny Fiesta, so I couldn't lay down in the back properly. Wasn't comfy. So I basically just sat in the driver's seat, leant back. Couldn't sleep. Slept for about an hour. Woke up and my legs were numb, it was so cold. So then turned my car on and left the heating on. Fell asleep with the heating on, woke up to my big toes getting cancer because it was so hot, my toes were burning. So yeah, W night. And then I spent, and then I had to drive home, which took like 3 hours-ish again. So I was very, very tired after all that, but it was nice meeting people. I think I had about 4 different people ask for pictures. Spoke to about 8 people in total that recognised me. I imagine it'll be quite similar at Matterley for the actual nations.
For the love.
Hurling's racing MX Nations, I know. It'll be very exciting. I'm rooting for the Aussies this year because the UK team or Great Britain team are just dog shit. We've got no good riders anymore. So, yeah, I'm back in the Aussies. Yeah, but feel free to say hello, anyone, if you do see me. Be aware that I am quite socially awkward, so you'll get about a minute of conversation out of me before it goes quiet. Oh, I would have loved to have 6 hours sleep. That would have been the dream. I'm just a very, very light sleeper. And a lot of time, if I'm laying there and I hear a noise that's out of place, which as you can imagine, laying in a field with a few thousand other people, there is going to be a couple of noises going on. I just can't sleep. I just keep thinking about it the whole time and listening out for other noises. So I don't know if Stoney watches these anymore because I do critique these tracks quite a lot. This right here is exactly what I was on about at the beginning of the stream. With there is one fast line and you just have to sit there and wait. So it's fine having 1, 2, 3, 4 ruts and then another 1, 2, 3 ruts, 4 ruts. But if there's only one that's incredibly fast compared to the others are pointless. I would much rather... I know we're going to a level of realism with how many ruts there are. Like on Redbud, for example, there being like 6 or 7 in a corner, because that's how the track was in real life. I would much rather there be 3 very similar time viable ruts. Don't know if anyone just heard that. There was a car outside very loud. Than 7 and only one of them's quick. It's the end of the season now anyway, so we move on to Supercross. Unless there's going to be any weird off-season sorts of events that come out. Oh. Oh, Tang not very happy with the quick chat at the top. Reaver riding past the bad blood enemy. What did I just watch?
Did he land on me?
MXBON is going to happen, yeah. It's in a couple of months, I think. There's no EICMA this year, unfortunately, Finn. I think the EICMA as a organisation, whatever you want to call it, their new president isn't very esports savvy, so they wouldn't pay for it, basically. They wanted us to do it off our own money. And as you can imagine, it's not worth flying across the world to go and play MX bikes if you're paying for it.
Sorry, brother.
So it's not happening this year.
Guess I'm a hazard out here, you know?
I do not know what cut-off time was, so unfortunately I didn't look. If I had to guess, maybe like a 56 or something. Or 450s, I don't know about 250s. So 4 nations, the way they choose the riders is I think it's the top 9
Hi, Chapstick.
in SMX points, so total championship points, Supercross, Motocross combined. The top 9 from each country get selected to race against each other. And then within that group of 9, you choose who's going to try and do MX1, who's going to try and do MX2, who's going to try and do MX3 or Open, whatever they call it these days. Then there'll be a qualifying race on a randomly chosen track. And there'll be a couple of countries involved in there, so you'll race against your 2 other... Let's say there's 3 of you that are trying to compete for the 250 spot. You'll race in a big race against those 2 in there as well. And whichever one of you does the best out of those 3 will get chosen for the actual spot. Yes, yeah, race number 1 is done. I managed to get first, barely, by the skin of my teeth. So now I have a 23-point lead going into race number 2. So I just need to get 2 points to hopefully claim the title. If there's only 5 people, if you've all got like points and stuff like that, you'll still be in contention, you'll still be in the running. You'll just have less competition to go against to qualify for your country. There's no money for this. It's in prizes rather than cash prizes. Don't know what the prizes are. It is unannounced at the moment. So we shall see. It'll be exciting for me. I have a feeling it probably won't be worth making sure you're available every Friday for like 3 months straight. But it's nice to get stuff for competing nonetheless.
I overshot that a little bit there, Jordy.
Yeah, Doc's rocking the banana bike. I actually quite like the Suzuki 250. Like suspension and steering wise, I always found it was quite nice. It's just, it is very evident that it's slower. I suppose if you can get your momentum up and keep it up, oh my Jesus, it'll be alright. But there's a lot of stop-start on tracks like this, especially going into like the wood section, so you lose a lot of time then trying to get the speed going again. If there's not enough riders for the country, I actually don't know the answer to that. I'm not sure if they'll do like a rest of the world team where they put everyone else together, or what it is. I actually don't know. Unfortunately, I always have the displeasure of trying to get in a spot on one of the most competitive teams to get into. Obviously, USA is always going to be the most competitive because it's got the biggest player base, and then I think UK or Great Britain is next after that in terms of difficulty of getting into.
Bro, the zoo.
No, I'm not messing around with doing anything weird next race, boys. I just wanna ride it in, bring it on in home. I've done a giveaway for tickets for Supercross. You think the prize will be so? No, I don't think it'll be anything that extreme. I think that the price for Supercross was like a pair of custom FXR goggles, for example. It can join them ones right there. So them ones right there I won at EICMA, and they've got Jeffrey Herlin's signature on the front tear off, so I'm never wearing them or touching them. So I might get another pair of goggles that can sit just on top of them.
It doesn't want to turn.
Ireland quite often has a lot of riders. Reason being is a lot of people from Great Britain that know they're not quick enough to compete and get into the team quite often cheekily sign up for Ireland instead. Which, you know, people are allowed to do whatever they want to do, but I'm of the opinion of, why would you ever want to compete against your own nation? People will be like, oh yeah, my nan's sister's uncle's dog is half Irish, so I'm allowed to compete. Like, yeah, that's not how it works, mate. No, I don't think we'll have cash prizes again, unless there's like a specific series that only allow riders over the age of 18, because it's a legal thing as to why they can't do cash. I hope it's not like a graphics card or anything like that, because then I just have to go through the effort of selling it myself. But I love cash prizes, but unfortunately it can't be done anymore. I remember back in the sim days, there was stuff like, oh, you'd get $25 gift card for the Moto Option website, but then you'd spend your $25 on like a t-shirt, and then you'd have to pay another $25 anyway just to get it shipped to the UK, so that was pointless. That's where like a cash prize would have been better. I also won a set of semi-custom graphics from FamMX to the value of like $150 that I never ended up doing anyway, so that was another waste of a prize. So yeah, it'd be nice if there was like, because obviously I don't know what the prizes are or how many people get them. Let's say there's prizes for the top 3. If you do the list of the prizes, and then whoever finishes first gets to choose theirs, whoever finished second then chooses theirs, and third gets whatever's left. That could be quite cool. Fastest player regardless of consistency, I'd probably say skills, if we're just doing like one-off raw pace or qualifying pace. It should probably be 3 people per class, yeah. Cam is definitely fast, but you have to consider the hot laps that Cam posts is usually a day or 2 after the race, and it does take a bit of grinding to do so. Whereas I think if you gave Cam and Skills the same amount of time, just because of how balls to the wall Skills is, he's either going to go faster or he's not going to get a lap at all. Skills will happily spend 30 laps crashing in turn 2 because he wants to hit a certain line wide fucking open, rather than backing it off by half a second and making the corner. So I think Skills, in terms of sort of raw pace, I think he's the quickest. That's removing consistency. Like, I can't have people asking me a question on who I think's fastest, and then when I give the answer, I get told to zip it up. It's like, it's not sucking someone off to say that someone's quick, unless I just can't answer the question. I'm not ready for SX yet. Yeah, no. I mean, we got a good amount of time before Supercross starts. I think we've got a couple of months before SMX. Supercross starts... Was it Supercross start like December time? I never know. Oh, this race isn't even halfway through yet. Bruh. Have I got... I am going to get myself a fizzy beverage to quench my thirst. Actually, I'm going to get a Monster, it's fine. Sorry, G Fuel. It is currently very hot. 27 degrees in here. Jeez! 27 degrees! Did I miss anything while I was gone? Has Reaper thrown something across the room? No, I think James Stewart will always be the fastest rider in terms of raw pace. In terms of GOAT, I know everyone across the pond will say Ricky, but Stefan Everts will always have a place in my heart. Dang, did you just rage quit? I saw you quick chatting in here, and now you're in chat. I don't know who's the most consistent in bikes, because maybe Finn. Yeah, I mean Finn. It's hard to compare because obviously Rax has won almost everything in NA this year, and it's also always hard to compare EU to NA right now for a simple reason. Let me zoom this out, but for a simple reason that NA has 5 hours on the track to practice it and learn all the lines to get the muscle memory, and EU has like an hour.
Hello,
So,
mate.
yeah, it may be in terms of it's got to be a toss up between Finn and Rex, because you have to when you're. Thank you, by the way, Pax. Big W. I appreciate you, absolute legend. When you are talking about consistency, there's got to be a cut-off in, okay, is this person really consistent, never crashes, but what positions do they get as well? Because you can quite happily ride around one of these tracks for 35 minutes without crashing, but if you get like fifths as your maximum every time, do you deserve to be there, you know? Is there anyone that's just consistently first, second, second, like... And I think that is Finn or Rex at the moment. It was Ricky that changed the way people trained, wasn't it? Not James. I suppose kind of same era. I mean, technically it was Alden Baker that changed the way everyone trained. What a dickhead that guy is, because he just ruined the sport for everybody. Now we've all got to be fit. Has Doc spoken recently? Oh, I'm not even live. There we go. Has Doc spoken in like the last 10 minutes? Is the service still up or has it crashed yet? No, it's up. Can I see anybody riding around? Yeah, I see bodies. Okay. It's hit the flow. Hardy's hit the flow. If Sina wins 250 chip, does that make his TikTok dances worth it? No. When he wins a 450 chip, then I shall allow the TikTok dances. 250 is simply the stepping stone to get there. I mean, if this game had some good, meaningful development and stats in the background, we could get information like that Shadow Mare. Because if you go on MX Simulator's stats page and you click on a race, there's literally a consistency rating. I'm pretty sure there's a consistency rating. Let's have a look. We can do this. MX Simulator server list. And we go to here. Come on, there we go. And it's like, right, there was a race here recently with 15 people. We click on this race. We click on, what's this? So we have a lap chart, so you can see what position everyone was in on every single lap. So you can see that number 66, he started in 3rd place, then he moved up to 2nd, then he moved up to 1st, and then he was 1st until the end. There's a chart here as well, which shows you that. So it again shows positions and where you ended up. You got every lap time that happened in the race ranked. So W Minecraft got the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quickest laps. If you scroll down again, you've got who had the worst one-off lap time out of everybody's worst laps, and then you've got a consistency rating here. So how like consistent your lap times were. But you know, of course, we don't have any of that information because that would be too much work. Doc, you're going too fast. The bitrate can't keep up, buddy. I finished first in the end. Barely. Barely. Yeah, Ariel does East and West Coasts for 250s, yeah. I don't... The thing is, I think if I dropped down to 250 like Kenny did, I'd probably get a similar result to what Kenny did, because 450 and 250, they're very different riding styles in this game. Like, you play them so differently to each other. It's hard just to switch between like both of them back and forth. Yeah, I've watched MotoGP before. I was lucky enough to, because of the prize that I won at EICMA last year, I got a trip paid for me to go and watch the Qatar MotoGP in person, which was very, very epic. Never something that I would ever be able to do myself if it wasn't paid for, because it's about $2,500 for a single ticket. That's without the flights or accommodation or anything. So yeah, that was very nice. Hello, Harvey. I won't lie, Harvey. I don't know if it was your girlfriend or not, but she really disappointed me how much she likes Hayden Deegan. That put a dampener on the whole weekend for me. Awful behaviour. You need to whip her into shape, lad. Favourite MX track this season? Oh, it's tough. It really, really is. I really don't know. There's a lot of tracks that are they're just there, you know. They're just tracks I've had to race this year. There's none that I kind of keep going back to time and time again. A lot of the time, he is so locked in. A lot of the time when I have done the race, like I've ridden Ironman tonight, say we had another round next week, I usually don't touch these tracks until like an hour before the race again. So they're not tracks that I go back to very often. And I can't put my finger on that as to why. Because in the 2023 GP season, I still go back to those tracks, to be fair. I really liked Uddevalla, Sweden. I really liked Sardinia from that season. There's a whole bunch of tracks that I'd go back and play again. But yeah, this year not so much, and I don't know why that is. But I quite often really like the French tracks in this game. I really like every version of Uddevalla for some reason. I get on with it quite well. No, I don't drop ship. That up there was me attempting to learn it at some point, but I never got around to it. It's like how long is this video? It's like 12 hours long. I'm sure. So it's an 18-hour long video. I think I got like an hour in, and I said, "Oh yeah, I'll sit down and watch that at some point," and I never have done.
Chapstick was aggressive on that pass.
I can see why a lot of the Americans do like Deegan, but at the same time, you can't start chatting shit about European riders and then not go in to race against European riders. Because whether you want to admit it or not, the hand thing could quite easily be delayed a little bit longer, because it's clearly not affecting how he's racing in outdoors. I think there's a lot of politics going on in American motocross. And I'm not telling you who you should like and who you shouldn't like, it's just not for me. It's just lots of random shit, like randomly starting shit with Chance, and I think Chance is a great guy and a great rider. And so I just don't get it. Yeah, I've heard it might be to do with style, but then at the same time, did Deegan not say, if Tomac goes and does it, I'll go and do it? So are Star willing to send Tomac, but they're not willing to send Deegan, or are they only going to send them as a pair? I just don't get it. I know, I have no issue saying that he is an incredible rider, but in terms of personality off the track, it's just not a bit of me. But great riding style, disgustingly quick, deserves the championship, but yeah, it's just not my favourite.
No way, we both crashed right there. Oh my gosh, man. My first, it's like my first crash.
Favorite what do you mean, favorite 250 rider at the moment? It'd probably either be Hymus or Masterpool. I like Kitchen, but I can't get over like the nonce allegations from being with his girlfriend at a very, very young age. I mean, the parents okayed it, but it's still a little bit, I don't know. But yeah, I like Chance a lot. I like Masterpool a lot. I was so happy when Masterpool got his overall. I feel like he thoroughly deserves that after all of the injuries and stuff that he's been through.
Oh man, this thing just don't got the power, boys.
I'll be honest, boys. If we're saying that he's not going because of money, I promise you that he makes enough money to pay for the tickets, the flights, and ship his bike out and do the full race weekend. He makes that much money every single day just in merch sales alone, probably, so I don't think it's a money thing. I'm sure they'll be okay if they had to pay for it from their own pockets. Vial's alright, I just haven't... I guess, again, I don't know if it's a personality thing, I just find him slightly on the boring side. So again, it's not a case of me just hating American riders, because I really like Hymus and I really like Masterpool. I loved Shimoda. I want to say like maybe like 2-ish years ago, but I really, when I heard he got onto Honda at first, I was so happy. I was like, finally, Joe's going to do something, and he just hasn't. So it's just been disappointing. Not enough money for the risk to go and get wadded and hurt and ruin his career. I feel like it's a bit of a cop-out, because you can do that every time you put a leg over the bike, even just at practice.
Oh my God.
If you wanted to be known as the best of the best, and you wanted to beat all these European riders and basically go with the narrative of European riders ain't shit, then I'm sorry, but you have to go and beat the European riders. And it especially helps if you don't just cherry pick it and do it when it's a nation's in the US, and you actually want to go and beat them at their own game. But I feel like there's a lot of copium sometimes. I mean, we can't change anything. He's not riding, and that's it. Whatever the true reason will be, we shall never know. And this isn't me saying, by the way, that if he was to try and race against European riders in Europe, he'd get spanked, because I'll be honest, having watched a lot of the MXGP this year, the MX2 riders can't keep it up on 2 wheels for half of a race, so I feel like he'd still do very well, if not win anyway. But I would still like to see it be improved, rather than it being all talk. It's always situational as well, to be fair. Like, if you put Kaider Wolf and Deegan around Redbud, I'm pretty sure Deegan would win. If you put Kaider Wolf and Deegan around Lommel, I'm pretty sure Kaider Wolf would win. So it's so hard to, you can't do it in just one race either. You'd only ever get a true answer if there was some sort of European and American series joined together with like half on some tracks, half on other tracks. Because it's all well and good someone like Tom going over and doing the US. The issue is the tracks are so much different in the way not only they ride, but the way they're graded and prepared. It's just so much different. I would like to see more EU riders coming over to the US, but they're always just going to be a disadvantage. I think a lot of people think if someone like De Wolf went over to the US, he'd instantly start doing well. He wouldn't do. It would take 1, 2, maybe 3 years to get his head around the tracks anyway, because they're not used to going that fast on tracks. And I don't just mean like the skill was increased, I mean the speeds that you have to go on the bikes because of how fast and wide open the tracks are has increased. And that just means your brain has to be going that much quicker. It's a completely different way of riding the bike. It's not like slow and technical. It's different. I'll be honest, young rider, I will probably scumbag a video after today if I win the championship and just be like 2024 championship winning setup and just do a full setup video over the next couple of days. Yeah, to be fair, I'd love to see a lot of the American riders try and ride UK tracks. They would think they're absolutely awful. A lot of tracks in the UK these days is, you got the whole shot? Nice, you've won, well done. They're so narrow and so poorly graded. Oh, it's fucking awful. UK racing's a joke. Moto 2 starts for us as soon as this race is done. They have got 1 minute and... No, they haven't. They've got 2 laps left, basically. Maybe 3 laps. Are we still good in here? We've got 24 people in here because this many people have left to go and grind the track in testing. Or they've gone to go and play the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 beta. Mimi Tavisa is currently setting hot laps when you're not meant to be riding the track at all in between races, so he's getting a little bit more practice in. Yeah, there's a few people dotted around.
I can't get over that, chap.
Get over. Cinder bet. It did the Tomac versus Hurlins thing never happened, did it? In the end, they was meant to have like a weird 1v1 head-to-head race, but it never ended up doing anything. I know, obviously, when Hurlins went to Ironman, he went 1-1 and kind of dominated that day. But again, it's a small sample size. It's like, yeah, he's had a good day in that day, and I love Hurlins as well, to be fair. I think he's a great racer. But just do it for a whole season and see how it goes.
Oh no! Chab, you made me laugh, Chab!
Also, sorry, I also forgot as well, the bikes that the GP boys ride at GPs are completely different to the bikes that the AMA boys ride in AMA. But isn't it, in the AMA you have to be able to go and buy that part for your own bike if you had the money to be able to do so. But in GPs you can just have custom frames and all sorts. So again, that's probably different. So say Vial's got this bike that he rides in GPs that he's really comfortable on, that has all these different trick bits on it, and the Esco rides a completely different bike to go and compete in AMA. There's more than just the track that you're learning.
Right here again too, brother. Stop it!
I'll be honest, I'm quite happy that AP is now able to represent his country. I would have been a bit disappointed for him if Tomac just rocked up again out of the blue and got given the spot. So I'm glad Tomac said, nah, AP deserves it. It's nice to see a fellow receding brother at the top of the sport.
Oh my goodness.
Have they announced the Australia team yet for Nations? Obviously it'll be Jet and Hunter. Is it going to be like, are they going to take a risk and go for someone else in 250? Is it Drew Adams that's from Australia, or am I spitballing here? Is he from the US? It's Webster. Sorry, not Drew Adams. Webster, that's the one I'm thinking of. It was Webster that got like an insanely good start at Redbud in Moto 2, wasn't it? Hunter's doing 250. Oh, okay.
Watch where you're going. I'll give you the line.
What was that? What did I just hear? Has Reaper got some funky business going on in the background?
Chap is him. No, I tried. Oh, I tried to cut down. Had to do something. I didn't want to just follow him.
Thoughts on Cairoli on Ducati? I haven't seen too much of it, to be honest.
Good race, brother.
Just from... It sounds weird to say, but just from pictures of the bike looks incredibly fat and heavy. Well, Reaper had a better race that time. He's getting top 10 compared to the 22nd that he got in Moto 1 by the sounds of it. So, GG, Mr. Rumpy Donkey. So, we will... I don't know how much fuel I finished with in that race. I didn't go and pay attention. Thank you very much, Ryan. The ceiling is up right now, sir. We got good vibes today. It's been a right day. It's been chill. If I no, actually, I'm not going to say it yet. I don't want to jinx anything. Hopefully I don't bang it into neutral when the gate drops for a third time this season. Oh yes, I'll show you the skins. Where's my third person button? Here you go. So this is the skin that we're rocking with. Can I just... Oh, there you go. Now you can see the side of it a bit more. We've got a very bright theme going on here. Haven't decided on number yet. To be fair, I haven't won yet. I still need to score 2 points in this race for it to for me to be crowned. Maybe I'll hang off for playing any Black Ops 6 tonight. Maybe I'll just go to bed happy rather than raging at trying to shoot people that are slipping around all over the place. Maybe I'll just play it tomorrow instead. I think it's 18th that I need to get in this race. I know there's a couple of positions at the back end that get a single point before it goes to 2 points. You had a kid? Well, just shouldn't be shooting ropes all over the place, you know? You got to keep it between the trousers. That's not correct. Got to keep your legs closed, lad. If 19th is 2 points, then just to be safe, we'll say 18th. If 18th is 3 points, I don't know. Now, the time right now is 10:38. So when we're done with this, it'll be... my maths isn't mathing. Like, 11:30, maybe. No, not that far. Just before 11:30. I cannot confirm or deny this sober. I'm afraid that is not my position to speak on. People do be allowed to do whatever they want in the good year of 2024. No, I've not watched. Did I watch any WSX? I watched a bit of WSX because I remember getting incredibly pissed off at everything Vince Freezy does on a motorcycle. So yeah, I've done a bit. Quacks has an outstanding lap time there. That 13-minute, 43-second lap time is really pushing the limits. Direct lean is 80. Hopefully, Fate. Hopefully we can get there. Oh. NJP 10. Let's go. I don't know. I feel like I've probably passed that so many times. I don't know what... That skin is not on that truck properly. That is not meant to... I don't think that's meant to look like that. With his head just kind of poking out at the bottom there. Okay. I mean, the one on the back looks fine. No, Kitchen should have been sent to prison. Hymus deserves the ride. Bum, 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 bum. Ba, 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 ba. No, just let them do what they're doing, Buzz. It's fine. I found I do drop it every now and then. But a really good rule to live by on the internet is if you see an opinion you disagree with, you just scroll past it. So every now and then I'll slip and respond. But for the most part, you just carry on about your day. If you all really want true brain rot and some very unique opinions, then by all means go and look at the MX Bikes Facebook group, because there are some specimens of humans on there. Kitchen to prison. Yeah, that's just for, you know, being in a relationship with a minor. But that's not my job. I cannot speak on such things. Well, one of my favourite memes of all time is... I'm guessing it comes from a music video somewhere. It's basically... I think it's Drake and Lil Yachty, basically on a laptop. and it's just shit like like cyberbullying victims. I'm getting my tongue twisted. Learning to turn their PC off. It's like you can't get cyberbullied if you just turn the PC off. So the gear with my name and number on isn't public, but I believe a lot of the gear that I run, like the base FXR gear itself, I believe a lot of it is on MXB mods. If you go on mods, you can filter, I believe, by brand type, so there should be a lot of it on there. Yeah, obviously I don't mind any of these bikes and stuff then being made public in the end. It's whatever you and Ben want to do, I'm easy with it. I feel like, for some reason, I feel like gear's a bit more personal than bike, and I don't know why. Whereas it's kind of cool in a public lobby seeing other people running your bike, but when they've got your gear with your name and number on, I don't know why, it's just odd to me. No, there's no sidetrack, I don't think, unless I just haven't been around the outskirts enough. I think the issue you've got on this track now, especially if the track changes, is it's got quite a big, like, footprint. So the track goes really far from, like, all the way back there behind me to really far out that way. And there's only so big, like, the map can be itself anyway. So I think they probably use most of the real estate just fitting the track in. Do I miss McCreations? I wouldn't say I miss McCreations as such. I miss the time when McCreations was a thing. I do think, like, 2 years ago, game was just absolute prime, best it could ever be. The YouTube views were banging off a lot more 2 years ago. Take me back. Oh, actually, talking about sidetrack. There's a floor plan of a sidetrack here. Or not. This might just be... I don't know what's going on here. I don't know, maybe it's parking. Please set the gate drop. You're not the only one. This is the issue when everybody decides to leave and go and bang out testing in between races. You have to wait for everyone to load back in. We're probably just waiting on Cupcake to get synced back in, to be fair, so he can stream it in the first place. Or maybe there's people that weren't in Moto, well, were in Moto 1 that didn't show up for Moto 2, so then maybe the admins are trying to fill-in riders that maybe qualified 36, 37, 38, for example, put them in. Yeah, we've done it enough times now just to go with the flow. There's no point getting too aggy with it. Patience, the time will come. Wow, the finish line marker extends so far out, because I started a lap there apparently, and I was way off the side of the track, I think. Right, we've got 31 people rather than the 35 that there should be. So we've had 4 people. Right? There used to be penalties, to be fair, for not staying for Moto 2. I don't think it's a thing anymore. If your Black Ops 6 has been funny in regards to it's not letting you join games, like it's taking ages for search, just let it keep searching. Me and Charlie had to wait for it to get to search for matches with like 200 ping earlier. Right, thank you very much, Reaper, and Oles, and Dano. Let's just try and get a nice 2 points. Ryder's still about, he just doesn't upload anymore. He's usually lurking in Aerial Discord, posting Sigma Wolf memes. Oh, I shifted too early. Oh, I went deep. Let's go breezy. Let's not go breezy. Blood is Tokyo drifting. I need my eyes to kind of get back in the zone again now, of trying to go fast through these shadows. Jams in P2? Let's go, Jams. Probably not a great place to take your hand off the controller when you're getting uphill physics, but we move. So there is a very high chance, there is a 100% chance, I've just had a look at the running order, Finn is going to catch up and pass me here and get second. He did get first. He did get second in Moto 1, so it would give him the overall. But it really doesn't matter, boys. This is hopefully a victory lap at this point. Oh my god. Didn't mean to overjump that much, Jesus. Oh. Oh. Handlebars are saying no, sir. Last race, or last moto to be fair, I think was the first race of the season that Finn has finished that he hasn't got first. So that's pretty epic. To be the first person to steal a moto win off of him. Oh! Face me off the track. Example number 702 of Boboso fingering me at the top of the ruts. Is he on a KTM? He is on a KTM. I don't know what I thought he was on a Husky for some reason. Boys, I'm so happy that I haven't got to go into this race and, like, beat certain people. I'm so happy that we can just do our thing. Do I watch soccer? I watch football. Do not watch soccer. But no, I don't like religiously support a team, for example. I'll just watch it if anything's on every now and then. If Charlie's team is playing, I might watch highlights and things like that, or if it's like international stuff, so if England are playing, I'll watch that. But no, I'm not a religious soccer/football enjoyer. It's crazy how much of a flow you get into when you're racing and kind of changing how you play as the track develops, because I always feel so much better at the end of Moto 1 than the beginning of Moto 2. It always takes me a while to adapt to what the track's like, even though I've just ridden that track. Keep trying to triple a jump too early. I need to make sure that I'm tripling out, not tripling in and then doubling out. Oh my god. Tyler's up into second. Tyler was faster than me as well last race, so he just crashed a couple more times. But I think he was maybe like half a second or so faster at the start of the race. I think it was a lot more than that towards the back end. So again, wouldn't surprise me if he came through and overtook me here, but I really don't mind. I could finish 10th. That was one of the luckiest, sketchiest moments of my life. It actually set me up better for the corner than I was going to hit it normally. I imagine if you were to practice this track enough, you could probably get a disgusting little tyre tap going out of that left-hander. And then double, then triple. There you go. Jesus Christ. You can hear like the crashing sounds from my foot pegs hitting ruts and rollers. Oh, Cam's up here again as well. He's moved up into P3. Oh, you're teasing me. You're naughty, naughty. I don't know why I downshifted into second on the landing there. Yeah. Outside weren't too bad. Gave me way too much speed for this though. Yeah, I've lost like 3 seconds this lap alone to Cam and Finn. From all the sketchy moments. We don't mind. Keep sending that too far, so I'm landing all the bumps. I want to land a tiny bit shorter. No, oh, front end was getting very close to the top of that. Come out wider. Yeah, that was nice. Slightly further on the left to miss a couple, then bumps out. Front end was a bit more stable. Oh, a bit wide. Hold on, dear. No, you fucker. Oh, it's always the top. Oh, please stop bouncing. And now you face the fucking right way, didn't you? Ah, this game is it's something. It's something special. So I lost 9 seconds from that one little crash there, because you know, can't have your wheels near the top of a rut without going flying across the fucking map. I was quietly confident that if I just kept that same pace, I might be able to hold Finn off until the end, but got a lot of work to do now with that. It's a shame. But it would not be a Lin's race. Or if I didn't have a crash that probably should have cost me 2 seconds, costing me 9 or 10. So. It's almost happened again. Skirt. Oh. Thankfully, boys, a P4 will still get it done. Damn, I'm sketchy. I don't know if I'm trying to go too fast or what. Probably I'm trying to go too fast. Now you face me fucking backwards. Ah, every time. There's got to be some sort of maths behind it. Like, there's surely no way that by pure coincidence and chance, every way the bike lands is exactly 180 degrees the wrong way from where I want it to be. It do be crazy, crazy. So even that one time where I wanted it to face me backwards so I could rejoin the track where I crashed, it faced forwards. If it was just like a perfect 180 degrees backwards every time, I'd be like, yeah, cool, that's fine, I get it. Because the bike just spinning around on its handlebars or whatever. But the fact that it span the opposite way the one time I wanted it is just cursed, just cursed. Let's just start sending shit for the memes, why not? I mean, I'm half a second up. Getting some weird little chop going into that corner. Got back on the track. Almost nicked me Larry. Still missed the timing gate, going back off of it again. Low line. Skirt! Oh, hang on. Other low line. Skirt! I missed it. Oh my god. Almost accidentally tripled out of there. So our wild Cameron box on the floor, I think it was. I'm getting a lot of cuts. It's not helping my my situation. Ah, scrub too much, no. Oh, I see yellows. Ah, you motherfucker. Ah! No! Oh, I was tiptoeing across the top of these ruts. Hold on to it, baby girl. Hold on to her, baby girl. Oh, Lord. I'm trying to go really fast, and these boys are still pulling away from me, so... Yeah, I don't... Oh, God. I don't know if winning... Oh, was going to be in the cards for me, this race. Toss it in your face! That is on my arse cheeks. Here's what I don't understand about a lot of the lappers, is a lot of time when I lap them, they'll beat... What? Did I just rage quit, or what happened there? Yeah, a lot of time, once I lap them, they'll just be on me. And I can't shake them. So I think it is purely just consistency. I don't think the speed's that much different, to be honest. No! Sorry, Lapper. I'm actually such a hazard, it's unreal. Oh, God damn it. Ruts are brutal. Oh, he's going to have a better drive than me through the sand! I love battling with Tyler, because he's actually one of the only people that will go out their way to take different lines. It's just a model swap that I've got on it, on the Yamaha. I've got an Enduro model swap on it. I mean, this is Finn just in front of me here. I just have a hell of a lot of cuts compared to him. And to Tyler as well, to be fair. You motherfucker. The tops of these ruts, man. They're actually pathetic, the way that they just turn into triangles. I do expect a crash, to be fair, with how fast I'm trying to go. But it's the way that I'm crashing that is actually just really frustrating. Shouldn't be frustrating, because position really doesn't matter right now. Just need to bring her on in home, but my ego. You tell I haven't taken that outside yet. I was like, I kind of remember what line Reaper took in that corner in his race. Nope, that went way too fast. I got a pretty quick rejoin, to be fair. Okay, got over that whole thing. Ah, too sketchy. L game moments. I had like a good 10 minutes or so earlier on. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Yeah, I had a good 10 minutes or so earlier on where I was catching everybody. But talent ran out. I was zooming. Oh, God, that, I was generally about to wait for Cam so he can have a battle. He's just quadded himself. Uh oh. Now let's try different lines that haven't been taken. No, never mind. So I'm guessing the person that... Oh, pardon me. keeps typing the same thing in chat over and over is noob channel. But I just thought I'd let you know that when I see that, because I am an absolute arsehole, I go out of my way to make sure that I don't do what you want even more. Has he got it? Yes, he got it. But he's happy he cleaned that on stream as well. Too big of a line for me. I cannot do that. Oh. Ah. Okay. I just exploded. I don't think I got the speed to get this bad boy now. No, I don't. But I really enjoyed sending that last lap. Oh my... I'm just riding into the finish at this point, boys. I hope that is fairly obvious from how I'm playing. I am having the fun. The rare glimpses of fun that you can have on this game these days. That ride is nuts the way that it's formed. I'm surprised that the bikes aren't just exploding when you get into it. It does make sense, it does. When your back end somehow overtakes the front end. When you're in a rut, it does. It makes a lot of logic. The physics, yeah. Papers should be written about this game, they really should. I take back what I said about 2 minutes ago about having fun on bikes. I'm now just in survival mode. Low line. Can we 360 is the question? Yep. Yeah, we can. Almost over-rotated it, Jesus Christ. Oh. 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 How did I get this so clean on the one attempt that I did it? I haven't been able to get it since. Yeah. Should take some different lines. Well, that's shit, and then it leads you into a very, very tight inside, which gives you negative run through the rollers. If the game crashes now, then unfortunately it just never was meant to be, boys. I'll know in my heart that I got it. I might try and, if I get a good downside on the jump after Godzilla, I might see if I can do that double that Cam's hitting. He's going slightly off track and then hitting the side of the takeoff for the single to get as much lift to go up, basically. So I shall try and do the same. Whilst that section there is very one-lined, it is also really fun and flowy. Oh. Why is the back end gone sideways there? I've not turned left or right. Oh. Well, that was easier than I thought it would be. I believe this is our 2 laps left to go. Got Jake right behind us. Give Jake some extra points. Lol jokes, I'll pass him if I can. Oh. Anyway. Yeah. Kind of flowing, boys, I'm not gonna lie. It'd be nice if you got points for every backflip or 360 that you've done on a race. Just rack them up as you go. Then I think Jams would win every single championship because he does like going on X Games mode in his races. Ooh, I'm alive. It's fun. Yeah. Survive. This is our victory lap, boys. This is the last lap of the race. Oh, I'm alive. Thank you very much, Ty. They come. I would like to take this moment to just give a big thank you. We've averaged a good, like, 300 people every single round of this series. I don't know how. That's pretty disgusting, to be fair. Usually drops off quite a lot. So yeah, massive thank you to everyone that's been in here week in and week out. And it's genuinely nice to be able to just rock up every single week and be in contention. Because I did go through a little bit of a spell in GPs where I was just playing shit. So yeah, it's nice to be able to be competitive again. Don't know how many more of these I'll have in me championship-wise of ones that I can actually compete for wins overall, because there's a lot of fast people these days. But it's nice. It is nice being able to get a outdoors title under my belt, not just a Supercross one. So I'm not just a Supercross merchant. I can do it outdoors as well. Yeah. Oh, landed it. Hold on, dear. Slot into that rut. Send it. Skirt. Break tap. I know for a fact that line isn't faster, but it is very, very fun. I do appreciate all the GGs and stuff, boys. So now...
Great season, champ.
Absolute W. Absolute W, Jerry. Thank you very much. And who else has done that? Mr. McStovepipe, thank you very much as well. The only issue we've got now, boys, is
Congrats,
I have to sit in the off-season and decide what number I want. Skirt. I will give Jake a position at the end. There we go, boys. Lovely stuff. Oh, finally. My hand is cramped as shit as well. Jesus Christ, Mouse, thank you so much. Oh, boys, well, we're not done yet. We're not done yet, boys. Actually, should we do a burnout somewhere? Eh.
Congrats, champ.
We are not done yet. I have a very special little surprise that I need to show you, but I do need to close and reopen my game to do so. Thank you very much, Camman, Reaper, and everybody. Everybody. Big W's. Oh, how far? I didn't... No, Breezy was miles behind. I would have to give up 2 more spots. Don't want to do that. Right. Let me entertain you. Right. Let me show you a little something. What I do need to do before I do that, though, is I do need to turn off my display. And then we can rock it. All right, close game. I also need to remove my model swap as well. So we'll go propose. So MX bikes, mods, bikes. Where is it? KTM 450. Date modified. Get all the model swap stuff. There to there. Delete.
Great
yes.
season.
Thank you, Mr. Getter.
Congrats.
I appreciate it very, very much. And now I reload the game. So now I should just have, hopefully, standard OEM KTM. Now, Cam, if you played how you've played this back half of the season, the whole season, I think it would have been disgustingly close between me, you and Tyler. Because we've just been trading positions every single week. Thank you, Dom, as well.
Goat.
Shout out to Mr. Ty Baker. That is a disgusting amount. I can't believe I almost missed that. I'm so happy I scrolled back up. Thank you so much, Ty. That is unreal. Right. My bike. Bike paint. Where is it? Is it going to work is the question, because I haven't tested this out yet. Oh! Oh, I'm going to come. Oh, that look... Oh, boys, when you... Oh, this is sexy. Oh, that looks unreal. For any of you screenshot guys, what would you say is the best track for lighting purposes if I wanted to, let's say, show off a certain skin? Just theoretically. Yeah, theoretically. I'm not saying that already exists, you know. I'm just throwing it out there. Just get me gloves on as well. I think my gloves are just called gloves. They are just called gloves. Right, and then riding gear. Oh, I don't know what my gear's called. 1 second. I need to go and check. Thank you so much, Sim Racer. Thank you, Dom. Jay Getter said thank you. Ty said thank you. Mouse said thank you. Jerry said thank you. Bear with me. What is my gear called? Because I downloaded it earlier. It is called... Oh, did I not put it in my game correctly? No, I don't think I put it in my game correctly. Oh, I know why. Hang on. I need to close and reopen my game again. I put it, because I'm a goober, I put it in Rider Plus rather than normal Rider. And I'm not using Rider Plus right now. Right, mods. This hasn't got the same effect as I thought it would. I thought I'd be able to do this much quicker. Paints. Thank you very much, Grayson. W, sir. GG wins for getting that one. Yeah, I've got the boots. Oh, God, it's stuck on 99%. Uh-oh. Right. Load MX bikes again. No, I do appreciate it, boys. I really, really do. I've said at a few points throughout this year, and I think I said it in GPs as well, when I was raging. Thank you very much, Reaper. Happy 2 years of pregnancy. 18 months, big W. Yeah, I said it a few times this year, that if I didn't stream these, I probably would have rage quit quite a few races. There we go. Right. Please work. Please say we haven't got on. Oh! Right, sorry, I wasn't reading. What track should we do, boys? Phelps Raceway is good lighting. Was there 600 people in here? Jesus Christ. Matley's got good lighting. Washugal without shadows. Walnut hangs. Should I do... Oh, one track that is quite good for lighting. JV's... is it San Bernardino? It is San Bernardino. Let me go on San Bernardino real quick. Thank you, boys. I'm loading in right now, so you'll be able to see it very, very shortly. Damn. See, I used to have the counter of like the view counter there, so I knew how many people were in, but I tend to look at it too much. So I've turned it off for this year, and I think the streams have been better because of it as well. Right. Oh my god, the bars are... Okay. Which angle's the light hitting me from is the question. Here we go. Off, 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 off. Replay. Go into replay. Display capture on. I'm going to have to take some screenshots for this bad boy now, aren't I? Thank you very much, Polar. Oh, look at the chrome. The chrome is chroming, boys. I promise this is gold on the front as well. It's not just, it's not sealed, is it? Oh, there you go. It gets gold when you go above it. Oh, absolute cum. Absolute. Oh, I need new underwear. I need new underwear. Look at it. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, I'm going to have to get some screenshots for the gram. I'm probably going to do it tomorrow. I won't do it tonight. Because I'm basically done with it at this point. But yeah, that looks... Oh, the chrome on it looks so good. Number looks sexy. We've got going up here. That looks hella sexy as well.
Daddy
it would. Thank you very much, Polar. It would have been embarrassing, wouldn't it, if I didn't actually end up winning? Yeah, they got the gold. We got the chrome gold tip on the end of the exhaust, and the bars are. I'm pretty sure the bars are gold, like chromed as well. Because that is much shinier than normal. ARL 450 champion. You love to see it. Oh, it's been a while since I've had a special bike like this, boys. I think the boots are the only thing that's like slightly discoloured from the rest of it, but other than that, I think it looks very, very sexy. Very sexy. Oh, but FXR, can you just like replicate this exact jersey for me and send it so I can put it up on my wall behind me? That would be very, very lovely of you. That would be a big W. So yeah, we've done it, boys. Outdoors Championship is done. I'm now over bikes. I'm probably going to spend the next 3 days just banging out Black Ops 6 over and over and over. I don't really know what else to say. I don't know how to outro all this, but it's been a good year. It's been a big W all around. Done better than I expected. I think I went into the season saying like top 5s and then started doing well, getting close to wins, then getting some wins and some overalls. So it's been good all around. I have to give a big GG's to Tyler as well. He did not make life easy for me. Kept pushing me all the way up until the end. But no, it's been a very interesting season. I probably would say it's not even one of the seasons that I've particularly played my best on. But it's just I was a bit more consistent than everybody else that done all of the races with me. So yeah, good GG's all around. It's so weird riding this OEM normal model after riding the model swap. Oh, this looks so good.
Would you ever
so
comment
good.
Full time for NA?
Would I comment full time for NA? I think I could do that now. My only issue is if I'm actually going to start going riding a bit more frequently now, then I have to be up really early on some Saturday mornings. So I wouldn't want to be up super late for NA. But obviously I don't know how many more championships I've got in me on this game. But when the time comes where I don't feel particularly competitive anymore, I'll probably just ask if I can do some sort of commentating instead. So we'll see. We'll see how the future goes. But yes, very good. I'm going to say goodnight to all of you because I'm going to spend a little bit of time with Linda. Maybe I'll be fat. Maybe I'll treat myself, get some ice cream or something. If actually, my normal ice cream place might be shut by now. But yeah, good stuff all around. Thank you very much to Ben and Oles, and I think Dan as well was involved in making all this gear and bike for me. Again, would have been embarrassing if I didn't make it that far. And then if, again, I'll say every week, any of you that are competing in NA later tonight, I wish you the very best of luck. And yeah, that'll do it for me. So, round of applause to myself. Good night, everybody. And thank you again, as always.